So this post I made a year ago today, and I think it's quite interesting because things have really changed. And I think at this time, I realized who Gypsy really is. And at the time, I didn't think she was a great person, but I didn't realize how bad she really was until she messaged me. So I think it's time for us to spin a block on this video because it's eye-opening to see the difference. I don't know about you guys. I think it's very, very interesting to see where I was at with this whole thing a year ago. Anyway, y'all, TikTok's being banned today. It's been fun. Now, this is where the Gypsy Rose story gets a bit sinister. At the time that Gypsy Rose was arrested, she ended up being housed in a cell with a girl by the name of Amanda Flores. Apparently, Gypsy Rose and Amanda Flores were cool at some point, but Gypsy told on Amanda Flores for having some Mary Jane. Now, Amanda Flores requested to speak to the staff at Greene County Justice Center to spill the beans on what she knew about Gypsy and the homicide that Gypsy told her.
There was latex gloves that be on the porch. She did say that. Right on the text is clear as day. I had to find them when I got there, and I let her know that I was at the door. She opened the door, and she made sure I had the gloves on before she gave me the weapon, and she made sure that she wouldn't let me open the door. She made sure I had those gloves on before either of those doors opened.
Oh, how I wish Nick had the opportunity to enter the chat. I have a feeling that Nick has the missing piece to our puzzle. And Gypsy, that is not having a part. That is being the part. That is so premeditated. That girl played poor little Nick like a little puppet on a string. Anything that she couldn't do, she made sure that she had him do it. I am so interested to see what he has to say. Nick obviously got some good people on his team because they are waiting for the correct time to come out with all the tea. Nick said you see it clear as day in the text. And that's honestly the reason why she probably took that plea deal so quick. What do y'all think Nick is going to reveal when he comes out with his part?
Now, Amanda Flores was asking for immunity with her case before she spilt the beans on Gypsy Rose. However, they told her they could not help her with immunity, and she still proceeded to talk. However, with all this being said, Flores said she was not a snitch. She told the officer that Gypsy was creepy smart, and she did not want Gypsy to get away with this homicide. Now, Amanda said when Gypsy originally came to the jail she was at, she actually supported Gypsy until she got to know the truth. Amanda asked Gypsy if she sought out Nicholas GODEJOHN to unalive her mother. Gypsy told her, I probably did. Now, Gypsy told Amanda that Nicholas had cut his finger while he was abbing her mother. I want to preface this by saying, remember, Gypsy had continuously said that she never went back into the room after her mother was unalived. Gypsy told Amanda that she cleaned up the blood from the room to the bathroom with carpet cleaner and wipes, and she cleaned it pretty good. Now, Gypsy told Amanda that she missed her stuffed animal that she had when her mother was unalive, but Amanda couldn't remember which stuffed animal it was. Gypsy was trying to use one of Amanda's friends to pass notes back and forth to Nicholas. Now, Amanda was not very happy with that and told her she wouldn't do it. And that's when Gypsy told on Amanda for having Mary Jane. Now, Gypsy told Amanda and other cellmates that she was going to get away with this over and over again, in reference to the murder of her mom. Now, Gypsy told Amanda she put the knife in Nicholas's hand and said, "Go unalive my mother." Gypsy then told Amanda that she turned the degrees down to 40 degrees in the house to preserve Dee Dee's body. Gypsy told her after Dee Dee was unalived, she went into the room and went into the drawer and took out a little Ziploc bag and took $5,000. And that is all the information Amanda said she had. I want you guys to pause to see this report. Now that you guys have the receipts, because you're always requesting receipts, what are your thoughts? Now I'm going to tell you my thoughts. I believe Gypsy confided in her friend. Let's talk about this. Gypsy was upset at Amanda, allegedly, because she would not allow her friend to be used to pass notes back and forth to Nicholas. So she decided to tell on the friend having Mary Jane. After she told on the friend said, "I got you one better. You don't tell me all your secrets, and I am about to sing like a canary." Now, the interesting part about this is the friend sang like a canary. And because she did that, could Gypsy really take this to trial? I think that the information that the friend provided is too detailed for the friend to have made it up. Now, this would have been some very damning evidence in court if she took this to trial. Now, this also shows you that Gypsy is no fool, and she's out here really playing a lot of people. And sadly, a lot of kids think she's a hero. And although, if she was really abused horribly by her mom, she should have done her dirty work herself. Why would she have Nicholas GODEJOHN do it? Now, I'm not saying she should have murdered her mother, but if she was, I don't think we'd be talking about this situation like we are. But Gypsy has never truly been honest, and she has already admitted to being a liar and a manipulator because she was raised that way. At some point, Gypsy is going to have to turn this around, or she might end up spending the rest of her life behind bars, constantly lying and manipulating people. What are your thoughts?
Am disappointed in is society. So it was not even Ryan's video that kind of like made me frustrated. It was society's view of the situation. So, and I understand that sexism and favoritism towards men has been a thing for as like long as can be. Okay? So I just don't see how when a man does something, then it's praised. But when a woman does something, she gets slandered.
Ma'am, the only reason why you're out of prison is because of sexism. You plotted and conspired for over 2.5 years on this man that has autism, a low IQ, mental health issues, and he was collecting a permanent disability check. But because you're a woman with a high-pitched voice and small in stature, and you lied about being abused, is the reason why you're out. So the very thing you're complaining about, that you're not getting sympathy for, is the reason why you're not in prison today or didn't get the penalty. And, you know, I really feel bad for Ryan, Ken, and any other man that had to ever deal with you in life. Because I can't imagine someone pulling a number on me like this. The level of, Lord, I don't know. But girl, you are not a good person at all. And you never will be. And the fact that you had the audacity to say 2 wrongs don't make a right. Girl, you've been wrong for how long? And Ryan didn't even post that video. It was a chick that posted that video. And you mad because he had better moves than Ken did in that TMZ video? I hope both of them leave you. I hope you end up by yourself miserable. Because this, you're doing too much. Too much. Okay? Because I was shocked watching that live that you were serious. And you didn't think to yourself, well, dang, my eye is trying to roll out this conversation. It said, roll out. Everybody, roll out. Your eye is literally saying, let's roll out. That didn't give you an indication to stop. You was that big mad that that thing was rolling around and spinning bigger than a DJ. Okay? You should ask yourself some questions when it started to spin like that. Because ain't no way it was spinning more than a DJ. Okay?